came last year. Darian and Dimitri's been with a little bit there too, and David. What do you think of them in year two?
Well, I think they're getting better. I think they're growing. I know David Davis, he's gained like 25 pounds, but he's still slender. He's running well, but he's kind of growing up a little bit. He's learning the offense better. So I think those guys are improving tremendously, and they are growing from their first year to second.
Do you have to recruit them to stay when Willie left, or was there a thought that they might try to go back closer to home after that?
No, I mean, it's a long ways from home, but I think this place kind of sells itself. I don't think we have to sell anybody to stay here. And if anyone decided to leave, it would be on their own choice. But I think this place is a great place. It's a great place to go to school, a great place to play football. So I think it's a place that kind of sells itself.
Is it a pretty easy sell when you have Herbert at quarterback too? I mean, this feels like a pretty good opportunity for a lot of those guys.
It is. Our quarterback is pretty special. He's a guy that has tremendous skill set. He's a good person, good leader. Guys like being around him. But he can get you the ball. All you got to do is run and get open, and he'll find you. So it's a great opportunity for a young wide receiver.
What's been kind of your focus for spring overall for the receiver group? There's a lot of opportunities there.
Yeah, well, we just want to improve both fundamentally and technically, but also learn the offense better, and then just create great habits. Coach Cristobal is doing a great job of building a culture here that is based on finish, and we want to make sure that we do our part each and every play and just buy into that culture and just be detailed in everything that we do.
Any of the young guys that Duck fans may not be familiar with that are standing out that are going to get seen this year at the wide receiver position?
I don't know. I think I know Dylan Mitchell's a guy that we're looking forward to stepping up and playing a big role. We just got Jalen Hall in a couple days ago, so he'll be a guy that I think everybody will be excited to see. We've got young guys like David Davis, Jalen Redd. Brandon Schooler's going to be a guy who has a year under his belt, and although see Johnny Johnson has lost 16 pounds, so he's a little smoother, faster, quicker. He's still the same aggressive guy that he's always been. So I'm just excited about the entire group and just trying to build that group from the bottom up.
Is Jalen's head going to be swimming a little bit today? Do you expect him to be able to jump in there and be a guy who stands out?
Well, we'll throw him in there, but he'll be swimming. Trust me, we went over about 4 installations yesterday, so that's about 120 plays that are all going to get crammed into one. So I'll be behind them and kind of guide him a little bit, but we're just going to throw him in there and just kind of get his feet wet. But he's eager to be here. He's happy to be here. Excited for a fresh start.
How nice is it to get him here early and start that process now?
It's crucial. I think to get a kid here in the spring just to learn the offense, it gives you an advantage going into fall camp. So that's what we want to do, just make sure that we get them comfortable by the end of spring, make sure we get them in shape, make sure that we do all those things and keep them healthy.
You mentioned Dylan taking that next step. What are the things he needs to improve upon to maybe be that number one receiver of the group?
Well, it's like any other position. You have to make sure that you come to work every day and create the habits that allow you to be that guy. Because if you're going to be the number one guy, you got to be a guy that we count on each and every week. And it starts with habits. And we're going to make sure that we try to get him to come to work every day, finish every rep, get every rep that he's in there, and make sure that he knows what he's doing, and then he can do that. But it takes growth, it takes time. And the older they get, the more they're able to handle that situation.
If you're going to be that number one guy, how important is just having chemistry with the quarterback?
Well, it's important. He needs to be able to count on you and rely on you in crucial situations. But he's working. He's doing a great job. He's got great mentality right now. His mindset's good. So everything's going in the right direction. We've got to make sure that we just continue to grow each and every day and make sure that he just continues to study and learns all the details about what he's doing in his position.
Did Charles kind of take some of those younger guys under his wing last year, and what do you think they learned from him?
Well, Charles was a guy that had a lot of experience, and I think Charles was a guy that led by example more than a vocal leader. He's a guy that was going to show up each and every day. He was going to be physical, he's going to be tough, even though he was an undersized guy. I love Charles. I appreciate everything that he brought to the table. I think he was a good example for the young guys to see. And now going forward, they can kind of take what he kind of showed them and then do that going forward.
How much experimenting are you guys doing of trying guys at new positions, or is it more just building fundamentals of spring football?
I think it's more of just building the fundamental base and making sure that we can align properly, do the techniques right, make sure that we get all the little small details that allow you to play better, and then just putting a premium on finishing, making sure that we do everything and complete all the processes, and that's what we're focusing on right now.
All right.
Thank you.